This is a little introduction into the MyMathLab or MyStatLab for Math 120 Statistics at Elgin Community College. My name is Dan Kernler. I'm the instructor for that course. And there's a lot of stuff here, and I'm not going to be able to go through everything with you in detail, but luckily there's a lot of resources actually within MyMathLab that can be very helpful too. So what I want to do first is just kind of look at the home page and the little buttons that are available to us on the left here and just talk about very briefly what each of these things does. On the home page, I've got just a main announcement here. I'm not going to update this, so course announcements about maybe changes in the schedule or upcoming events, those will all be within Desire to Learn. What you're going to have here in MyMathLab is primarily the homework, the textbook. It's actually digital. We'll get to that in a second. There are some videos, some extra resources as well. But when you're submitting assignments, your project, when you're submitting things for your project, discussions, other course related things will all be within the Desire to Learn, which is through ECC. This particular web page here is not through ECC, this is through the publisher. So let's go over to the buttons on the left. The announcements is actually the home page. That's where we are right here. So homework, what this is where you're going to do your homework online. I'm going to do another video going more in detail, but this will pop up a new window if we click that. And then you can see all the upcoming homework assignments that you have due. And so what I've got right here, these are the assignments that are due for Chapter 1. So you can see them, and then you'll click on those, and like I said, I will do another video going more in detail into them. So I'm going to close this window. Next is your gradebook. I'll click that, but it's not going to show much for myself since I think all I've done is a little practice exam or something. But this will show all of your homework scores and the percent. The score here will be the percent complete. That won't be what's recorded in your gradebook. You can look at some of the course documents to see how those scores add up for your grade. The study plan, this is kind of interesting. This is based on your homework, and it'll look different for every person, and as you progress it'll change, but this will show you some problems that it recommends that you try. So I haven't really done much yet, so it's going to show me these are things that I need to work on in Chapter 1. And so you can click on these and try some of these problems. It'll show you what you've done and some things maybe that you need some more practice on. So this is something totally optional, but if you're looking for more practice, if you don't understand a particular section very well, or if you're getting ready for the exams, you can take a look at that study plan. The ebook is actually an electronic version of your textbook. There's a lot of other things here too. Your textbook, there's a lot of pages that's not just content. So if you look at the beginning, there's some information here about the preface, some introductions here. If you click on a particular chapter, even within that chapter, there are some particular links you can follow here, and I can't go through all of these or this would be a half-hour video. But if we just look at a particular section, say section 3.2, the main thing here is you can watch a video of the author of the textbook. You can actually open up the textbook. If we click on this, it'll open up the textbook. And these are the pages from the textbook. Yes, I do want to close that window. And so here is the actual textbook, and this is what it looks like. And you can view page to page, scroll through like this. And so these are all the pages from the textbook. And so you've got the online lesson with explanations, but here you have pages from the textbook with a little more in-depth, a little more rigorous explanations and definitions here. So I'm going to close that. The videos, I think I was looking at these earlier. Let's see how that looks. So section 3.2, we've got several different videos. If we click on this one, let me just show you how this works. It should pop up a new window, and this should be the author. And I don't know if the audio, if you can hear this, because sometimes when I'm recording, the audio goes through a different speaker for some reason. So anyway, you can watch different videos of the author doing some lectures. So we'll close that, close this video. Alright, so that's the ebook, and really you need to spend some time kind of exploring here, looking to see what's available. There are extra resources here, the tools for success. There are some additional videos of the author, Mike Sullivan, explaining some different things. There are technology manuals. I know some people will find this very helpful, but here's, for those people using Excel, here's an Excel manual, including DDXL, which is what we'll use for the statistical analysis. Unfortunately, what there isn't is there's not a manual for StatCrunch. So you'll have to follow my directions for the StatCrunch. Let's see here. There are some other additional resources. You've got little study cards with, again, for Excel. Well, here's a StatCrunch study card. Let's see. I haven't even looked at that. I think this will be like a shortcut for which menus to use. Let's see how long it takes to load here. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Oh, interesting. So here's a quick guide for StatCrunch. I'm going to close that window. Again, lots of good information here. Multimedia Library, you can search by section, and there are more videos, Java applets, all kinds of good stuff. Say we're looking at chapter 3. Let's see what's available. We'll look at everything. If you scroll down, here's all the hits. Here's the textbook. There's some Java applets, a PowerPoint presentation, lecture videos, all kinds of good stuff. All right, moving along. The Pearson Tutoring Center is free tutoring. You can just click on this link, opens up a new window. You're going to have to give some information, log in, and you can give them your course ID, which is that on the top of our page here, if I go to the home page. I know I've gave you that information within D2L, so you could get to this point where you are right now looking at MyMathLab. The communication, I'm not going to send a lot of messages within MyMathLab. I'm going to do that primarily within D2L. And then the last thing here, I've got a couple of links that open up new windows. The D2L Desire to Learn opens up a new window, and also the online lessons, which are things that I have created, and they are here as well. All right, so I think that's a quick overview. The one that I'm going to spend some more time on is homework and kind of show you some of the key links there, but I'm going to end this video for now because we've already got plenty of time.